That moment I realized I don't hate country. I hate what country's become. So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be interesting to make an album of country songs that could have come out 40 years ago? And when I woke up the next morning, it still seemed like a good idea. Because I was still drunk. Nonetheless, I've made that record. I'm going to play the title track for you now. It is called Hate Lives in a Small Town. And I would like to dedicate it to anybody or everybody here who, like myself, had the misfortune of growing up in a small town. If you're heading down the highway, down about Route 10, get off on the last exit and take it around the bend. You'll find a small town, but don't go hanging around, 'cause hate lives in a small town. At least that's what I have found. The moms are in the kitchens and the baking pies. They smell so good they're made to cover up the smell of lies in a small town. But pies don't cure all ills, and hate lives in a small town. That's why those moms take pills. Well, I went to the big city, and everyone was wearing black. If they saw that in my hometown, they wouldn't stand for that. Tattoos with mohawks and purple hair. But what really struck me was no one seemed to care. Well, the Knights, they beat the Badgers when they played down in the square, but they saved the biggest beating for a kid with longish hair there in a small town. That kid was me 1 year. Hate lives in a small town, more so if you seem queer. I did. The pastors in the pulpit preaching righteous lies, and the congregation, they don't know he slept with all their wives in a small town. And it's so clear to see that hate lives in a small town, as does adultery. Well, I went to the big city with my clothes in a pack. When I got off at the station, there was no turning back. I met freaks and creeps and weirdos, loose women and some geeks. And they were the nicest fucking people I'd ever hoped to meet. Rolled into a small town, they're nice as they can be, but at night they put on sheets and hang your sad ass from a tree in a small town. Don't dare be different, 'cause hate lives in a small town, unless you're just like them. So if you're living in a small town and you feel you're in a vice, buy yourself a ticket, kid. Hell, just take my advice. Leave the small town. Be quick as you can be. Get out of that small town.